Hello and welcome back to Pagan Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the Fuhrerreich mod. We are back in the French Republic. Let's get into it. I want to see some war today. I would like for us to get, at the very least, to the opening of the Second Great War, whatever they call it in this mod. And if we can, that'd be lovely. So, austerity is done. Nice. Let's keep going for that. If we can get our economic recovery, it's quite a bit, but a successful government could give us pretty good bonuses. Encourage political debates for political power gain up. Then, looking around. Yep, okay, we've arrived in Sjælland. Nice. Gonna hold in Copenhagen for now, although we can come over here and check things out. Aha! Get on the attack! If we can keep them weak, we could possibly keep them out. We don't have many troops with us, but they cannot break our spirits. Kingdom of Portugal has defeated the Portuguese Republic. That's no good. It's no good at all. Let's try and stop the waves of all these communes coming around. I don't like these communes. As for us, my general's not doing too hot. At the very least, they can go ahead and get high priority because there won't be too much. And we can just let it keep going. Although, it looks like people keep coming in and out of the attack. We have a high amount of breakthrough, more than any individual unit combined, so this one unit that is accompanying us is really helping deflect some of these attacks that would have been coming from me. Free research slot, it's 1937. Let's see, what can I do in a 37? That's 39. We could get some of this. How about a signal company for the tanks when those come around? Yeah, so they're able to just cycle in over and over and over again, re-getting... There's a Transcaspian War. Zeposlavia, once we can give it. I hope they don't give too much now. So they're coming around. Let's maybe... see what we can do by ourselves. Battle is undecided, but at the same time we have a shit ton of breakthrough. That's the thing, we got so much breakthrough all the time. That's why I love tank divisions. You just get a lot of breakthrough, and their defense crumbles before you. Now, what's going on here? There was... Ooh, they pushed out from this location. Okay. Well, their leadership is there, but we need to swing up onto Aarhus. Although, just from this one location, from Odense, fighting our way back to Sjælland, it's not exactly the best, but ooh, I need to help out that one division. Make sure it doesn't die on us. Make sure you don't stop me. Don't stop me now. Prevent you from moving into ordnance that would be able to take us out. Over here, you are connected this way. I'd be okay with us holding here, but so long as we keep a supply line, so I don't have to fight my way back through. Attacking on multiple sides. British Imperial Conference. 14th Imperial Conference concludes, and news regarding the internal discussion of the British Empire begun to steadily trickle through the United Kingdom. Since the end of the Great War, the British Empire retreated in the splendid isolation. Blah 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 blah. It seems great for a profound effect. Don't really care. Freedom of speech, the most important freedom of them all, gives us a research time bonus. I like me some of that. So you will weaken yourself over there in Aarhus, but at the same time, it's not all that important. As what's really important is the prize of Hamburg and Kiel. As much as it would be nice. Now my units don't have quite as much defense, although actually they have slightly as much defense as they have breakthrough. It's actually a pretty good division in general. If we attack this way, we'd have defenses from Ordnance. And you would still be able to get... Dogs barking. Wonder what that's about. I won't move just yet, just because I would like some defenses from Ordnance before we can move up and move across in a big old stench like this. Although, an attack through the Kiel might be risky, especially when they're coming behind. They mentioned the Kiel area, Kiel zone. Come on, Hamburg. There we go. There we go. Kingdom has survived. They will never care much for what I've done for them, but I will remember. We can go from early to partial. Can we go from limited to extensive? No. Estimated enemies. We need to be at war before that can happen, but we can still go up to partial. Partial's pretty good. It's not the worst. Could use some oil, but I think that'll be later. Yeah, we get some military. We get some civilian that we can start building up. I like that. Like me some of that. And over here, Denmark is now strong. We'll see what you can do about that, because you definitely will have something planned. Ooh, French protection. I like that. We've arrived back in the Pas-de-Calais. Seems to where we always show up. And just put you back into that unit. That's where you deserve to go. Oh, and also I brought in some colonial troops around. They'll be covering my flanks. Covering my stations. At least as many as they can. Looks like there's one there. Zaposlavia seeks French protection. Short thing. We want status quo. Now, it doesn't mean they're a part of my faction, but is at least a protection. Reduce regulation, please. Gotta cut through that red tape. Although, I need to keep my eye out for Deutsches Reich. Ban Rhinish workers! My god. Over here, the Rhineland Confederation of the Rhine. They're a dominion under us. That's okay. It's slightly odd verbiage, but it is what it is. What could we do? 1937 still. Interwar artillery, because our units do use artillery. Good start. No, we cannot take some of those. We could go for strategic bombers. It's pretty good. Pretty good plan. I like it. I think it's okay. Could use some more divisions for that, but with no manpower, what exactly are we going to do, huh? Insufficient resources, yeah. Divisions available. Nothing all that important. Oh, and the Kiel zone was just established anyway as a puppet underneath Denmark. Yeah, that works pretty well. I think that's fine. I wonder. Throughout the rest of the world, what is going on? Is there any active wars? Oh, yeah. The Union War in Brazil. Wonder what that's going to do. Certainly is an interesting concept. And, oh, man, the dogs be barking. Renewed. Not sure what the United States does in this mod. Nothing important. As for us, 1937 for excavation or for conversion speed bonus. I think that's for the factories itself. I'm not sure if it's for the factories itself, converting from one to the other type of factory. Freezing welfare, political power came down, but consumer goods factories also down. I like that. Freeze them. Consumer goods factories are currently 43%, leaving us with 26 factories, while 17 are being used for trade. Yeah, the stock market crash added the most partial mobilization, bringing it down some. Stability could be better. Stability could definitely be better. Economic deregulation has hurt stability. It would be the Fourth Boer War. Okay, don't know where I left off. We're back. Let's go. So, what are we looking at? Reduce the benefits. They've been too good for too long. Surprisingly, Germany hasn't gone for an Anschluss yet. Lower Sudeten tariffs. India leaves the empire. Fourth Boer War. British Empire is once more occupied with another Boer War. Many of our governments believe that sending arms and supplies to the Boers will boost our chances of finally driving the British from South Africa and replace it with some glorious French South Africa. Send them equipment and volunteers? For well, I don't think we can lose. I don't think manpower can go negative. French support equipment, 10,000 Moss guns. Do we have 10,000 to even give away? Kind of. Send the equipment and volunteers. And then India leaves the empire. Provisional India. Huh. Done by peace. I thought you were defeated, but it looks like they were able to leave by peaceful negotiation. Which side would we even want to win? There's the Zuid-Afrikaanse Republic and the Imperial Protection of South Africa. Ah, so you are on their side. Okay. You're Nat Pop, though. You have a very big social conservative leaning, but you're Nat Pop. Don't know how well that's going to go for them, but, you know, being a thorn in England's side where France should be. Not sure how you win your war, honestly. Pretoria's right there, and it doesn't seem to be going too well for you. Meanwhile, we have our own concerns in Europe to be dealing with. But we can watch with bated breath. Ooh, nice cutoff. Signal Company is done. No manpower to use them, but it's done. 1937. Still, we could go for Marines, we could go for Navy stuff, but that's not really useful. Go for a heavy fighter. Heavy fighter. Go for... I suppose we could just go for the logistics company. Keep it going. Meanwhile, everything's going great. Everything's going fine. How's that garrison unit doing? Just existing. I like it. Division d'Infanterie. Got the Gendarme in Paris. Recent arms sale. Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure is all mine. Reduced benefits is done. And successful government. Ba-boom. Finish that off and claim ourselves successful, and then we need to start working on... What is happening? That was a big ol'... Oh my! Yep. Yeah, that's what happens when you got a provisional government. As noted by when I played as provisional government once. After this point, I then had to fight all these guys, but there's nothing really all that useful. So we should pretty much see this just fall apart pretty soon. The British Raj still exists here, and they have the ability to take it all over, but they don't have any tree to do that. They just have generic trees. One of the saddest parts of this mod is the lost opportunity, but the economic clash seems to be done. Nice. We can claim ourselves a successful government. We at least have one new ally after losing an old ally. So, second government military industry. You have a lot of manpower. You'll be the manpower storage of the empire. Meanwhile, the North Africa, you have a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. 1938 now. Okay, we know what that means. Building machines. Everyone get nice and dug in before any other attacks. We already have successful government. Nice. Then, in that case, we go armée de terre, but we need to focus on other aspects of the world. We can reinforce the colonies. We can look after Belgium, which also gives us Queen Saranami and stuff like that. Diplomatic support, but no, looking after the Belgians. Looking after the Belgians is where it's at. And there's Luxembourg, which just exists. Ideology has grown. That thing that was removed from Kaiserreich, but is still here anyway. Still is here. Can't go for the limit conscription yet. Industry? Construction speed sounds good. I'll take it. Paul Renard. Renard. Down here. The South African Republic, I give you my well-wishings. I wonder how that's going to go for him. Yeah, I could send you support, but that national populist, I'm worried that you might join with the Deutsches Reich if given the opportunity. Ooh, German claims in the west. That would definitely be on the Rhineland, or on me, really. Where is that? Pan-Germanism. The British strat... They could cooperate with the British. That would be a terrifying idea. That would be very terrifying. Looking after little Belgium. France and Belgium, a neighbor and an opportunity. We got a new plane. No, there's some provide protection to them. So we can also get the Queen Saranami. Then, heavy fighters. Heavy fighter. You, I could take the ahead of time penalty and get medium tanks up and running already. Although we wouldn't have the army experience to do anything with it. Limited conscription extensive is necessary. At war, an estimated enemy strength at least 50%. Oh, I cannot have prescriptions. Maybe we'll have to do what we can with that. Throughout the world, United Kingdom has taken over some lands. Ooh, a big push through the center to try to get to Pretoria. Yeah, too dangerous to send people down there. End of the LSMC. It's finally ended. What is the LSMC? It's finally ended with the dramatic reparations in economy growing, doing jobs again. Again, France is finally back to her feet. It is over. I have no idea what the LMNC is. What is that? You haven't explained what that was yet. I don't know what that acronym means. LMSC. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Decisions are available. Yeah, I could just add a building slot here and there, providing protection. Want to go for that protectionism. Then the Queen Suriname could be good. Although getting down to Entente Institute, I think, yeah, I'll probably spend a lot of my time here. Queen and Suriname. Try to get them involved down here. Because with the Queen of Suriname, we'd be able to get the Netherlands Oost-Indies a part of our little alliance. Then what's going on over here? I saw the Mutual American Defense Pact. All these interesting ideas, but no action on actually finishing them. Diametric radar, please. Construction. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. Look at that. All the work coming together. Let's put some in Alsace and Pas-de-Calais, Normandy, Brittany. It's kind of the far reaches. Savoy, maybe Nantes. Maybe throw a little bit in there, a little bit here and there. But also, I'm considering. Aha. You. No, you're a Dominion, but I can't build in a Dominion. That's the bad thing. I can't build there. I can build in other locations, just can't build inside of a Dominion. Which is unfortunate because I wanted to build you up. Now we're solid like a rock. Unfortunately, I cannot. Let's keep putting these in where they should go. Just on the wings. There we go. Those will build up. Air bases. Anti-air is already built up all in Alsace. They're pretty good already. And I can't build inside of you. That's the problem. It's the main problem here. I could keep requesting your forces, though, but I think you mostly have militia units. I don't care for militia units. Don't care for it one bit. I could ask around in my colonies again. Although this just... What's funny is this looks like kanji to me. It looks like Japanese writing, and I know it isn't. I know very much that you do not have kanji. So I'll send volunteers to the Dutch, which would also drain our manpower, and invite them to the Entente. Send industry to them. Mutual Defense Fund. Provide... I don't know what any of that does. Entente plan. It's 35 days. Reinforce the colonies for base stability in all these nations. I think that'd be very good for them. It's like that's a homestuck. I'll take all that. And ooh, you have some new divisions that are actual proper divisions. Look at that. Well then. You will take those, and except for the Truc de Africa, those will all join up with the garrison. Then the last unit can be yours to use. Kingdom of Belgium down here. I would like to keep Belgium on my side, because then we get all the rubber. We get a bunch of oil and rubber by allying ourselves with the Netherlands and the Belgians, if it works out. Over here, soft attack and breakthrough. It's pretty good. Artillery manufacturer versus light tank manufacturer. That only works for generic light tanks. Why does it only work for light tanks? Then this, some chief of army stuff. Armor attack, Philippe de Haltes. I want. Ooh. Land fort construction speed. No. Infantry attack, infantry defense, and recruitable population. I rather like that. Then we have some of this. The Minsk Agreement. Dribbling news via Polish diplomats in Paris. According to the Polish intelligence agency, the German and Soviet governments have signed an agreement to partition Eastern Europe between the two nations and have already cleared a sphere of influence between them. The Poles have also claimed that they've obtained copies of agreements between the two nations, though we have not examined them ourselves. The effect of the London stock market crash is still affecting our nation, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we will secure them. Revolt in British East Africa. Send supplies to the rebels, which would also get rid of a lot of our guns. Well, that seems to be what we're doing. We can't condemn... We couldn't possibly condemn them. Condemn colonialism. Colonialism is too good to us to condemn. Let's keep it going. Anglo-French diplomatic standoff. We've made the situation worse. Get wrecked, boy. And we have our claim, our defense of Poland, defense of Zaposlavia. Slavic army, Germany claims in the east. We'll see what happens, but things are definitely going towards war very quickly. Ooh, we got manpower again. Look at that. Well then, that definitely won't last long. We could go for a heavy tank, but we usually don't use those. 1938 would give us improved infantry equipment. I'd like to use... Yeah, slowly working down that manpower. Yeah, there it goes. Oh boy. Available planes. Yeah. We need to look at our production. We can build a strategic bomber now. Everything's being built up, Reinforce the colonies is done. We should review our colonial problems. Further centralization requires local self-admin. What's the problem? Don't know why I couldn't take that. Don't know why I couldn't take that either. I don't know how this chain works. Let's go for... maybe Dutch volunteers and then invite the Dutch. I don't want to sell Guyana, but I would like the Dutch to be a part of our nation. Status of Luxembourg, yeah, we're not going to conquer them. Come on. You can send volunteers to the Dutch for their reclamation. South Africa, Zuid-Afrikaanse Republic was taken over. Sad times. But at least we're still supporting revolts throughout the United Kingdom. And with this, no war quite yet, but it's on the horizon. I will end the video here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye!